While the cat is snoring happily, a silly little worm wiggles its way into his mouth. From that funny moment, a magical and exciting adventure is about to begin.
Please come home.
Squeak, 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 squeak. Squeak, squeak. I will handle this. Police, open up! Oh no, this can't be happening!
No matter the challenges, as long as we have each other, family will always be our strength and endless joy. At the airport, Cat Dad and the little kitten board the plane, waving goodbye with big smiles, while Mom Cat stands behind the glass, smiling warmly and waving back. The greatest lesson, no matter where we go, family love is the most precious. In the silent depths of the sea, a household of cat merfolk lived peacefully beneath the waves. Inside a radiant coral chamber, the golden stepmother dozed soundly, soft breaths humming through the still water. Streams of shining hair lay spread across her pillow, her slumber calm and unbroken. Alice glided closer, her movements careful, a metallic clipper flashing faintly in her paw. She believed with all her heart that once the present was finished, her mother's face would shine with joy. "When I finish this, Mama will smile so brightly." The first golden strands drifted free, sliced cleanly, floating like threads of sunlight in the water. Hugging her stolen treasure, Alice darted out of the chamber with giddy excitement. In a tiny cove of the coral palace, she bent low, sewing each line with careful hands. Slowly and attentively, she turned the gleaming hair into a handmade creation. As the pouch came together, Alice clasped it tightly, eyes gleaming with eager pride. Her carefree laughter rippled through the glowing reef, weaving its way toward the ears of the sleeping stepmother. The playful sound disturbed her, and her eyes flicked open with a heavy gloom.
My hair.
Reaching up with trembling paws, she found no hair, only bare skin cold to the touch. Her fury erupted like thunder, and she lunged at Alice with the violence of a storm. Whirlpools raged as she snatched the child and raised her high among shimmering coral light. Anger twisted her grip, currents surged, and the reef flashed with flickering shadows. Overcome with rage, she hurled Alice into the toilet, leaving her to the merciless whirlpool. The handle dropped sharply, releasing a flood of water that roared downward. The torrent seized Alice, spinning her helplessly before pulling her into the void. From Alice's sight, the water spiraled endlessly, the world turning until it all went dark. She was dragged deep into the sewer, foul air and stinking mist pressing around her. At the tunnel's edge, two scarlet lights glared, unblinking and fixed. Terror gripped her, and she spun away, swimming frantically into the gloom. Out lumbered a monstrous rat, drenched fur dripping, jagged teeth catching the dim light. Passing the washroom, Father Cat halted, frozen by a piercing scream from the toilet. In a shadowed recess, Alice huddled tightly, her small body quivering in dread. He leaned near, listening intently, his daughter's faint cry carried within the churning water. Recognizing her voice, he let out a furious roar and smashed the porcelain to pieces. Without pause, he plunged in headfirst, vanishing with the violent current. Her eyes suddenly widened, shock stealing her breath. Father Cat gripped the beast, swinging it in a powerful spin as white spray erupted. The rodent slammed hard into the wall, then sank beneath the filthy current with a hiss. Still shaking, Alice rushed to him, clutching tightly with tearful relief. Through sobs, she wailed, "I thought everything was over for me." Holding her close, he stroked her gently and murmured, "You're safe now, my brave little one." In the parlor, silence broke as Father Cat turned sharply to the stepmother, shouting, "What have you done?" Trembling, she raised a paw toward her bare scalp, sorrow brimming in her eyes. Alice cried, offering the pouch with shaking hands, whispering, "I only wish to surprise you with a gift." Sewn across it were the words, "For the stepmother I love most." Stunned, she froze, then tears poured down as she embraced Alice fiercely. The family drew together, wrapped in a single embrace, their smiles bright with shared happiness.